Hello everyone. So in today's video we'll learn about the XPath. So basically what is XPath? XPath is a query language created by Mendix. Why we need this query language basically? So if you go to any programming language or any application, we need to display the data as per the user or as per the role or as per some criteria. Let's say we are creating a web application for some institute. Okay. Now in institute, some students, the institute will teach two kinds of courses, software and hardware. So some 5 students registered for software courses and 5 students registered for the hardware courses. Now students who registered for software course, when they log in, they want to see the courses they registered only, right? They don't want to see the hardware courses list in their overview page. Similarly, when students who are registered for the hardware course, they don't want to see the software course contents in their dashboard page. So to filter the data basically, in normal programming language in database level, either we will apply the constraints using where condition, where clause, or like etc. We will use. Then we will apply some conditions where let's say course type is software, and course name equal to XYZ. Those courses only will be displayed to this logged in user. So that kind of constraints, to apply the constraint, we will use XPath in Mendix. Now where we can apply the XPath? In Mendix, XPath can be applied at 3 places basically. Okay. So the first place is at the entity level. Second place is at the microflow level. Third place is at the widget level. So to apply at the entity level basically, first thing we need to keep in mind, we need to make it security to production. Because entity level only at the so otherwise we cannot apply the XPath at the entity level if the security not configured to production. So now let's say I applied the security to production, then access rules enabled, then whatever the roles module role enabled, like we add some permissions to module role. Then here once you open the module role, you can say the XPath constraint. Here you can apply the XPath. This is the place one. Now place two is at the retrieve activity level. So retrieve activity, let's say we will use retrieve activity to retrieve the courses at the database at this microflow level. I added an activity and make it as a retrieve activity. And to apply the XPath, I selected from database. See, we have a XPath constraint. So whatever the entity we selected on top of the for the entity and associated entities, we can apply the XPath. This is place 2. Now what is the place 3? Place 3 is at the widget level. So like grid widget or okay, grid widget list view, like that we can apply the XPath. So let's go to course overview page. This is the list view widget. So when I open this one and gone to data source, here I can see XPath option itself. Here also we can apply XPath on course entity and associated entities related to course associated entities. Entity associated to course. So this is about the XPath, applying XPath at different levels. Okay. Now in XPath, while applying the XPath, Mendix provided few things or few standards they specified first. Whenever we are applying XPath at any place, we will create an expression or we kind of conditions we will write. So how we need to write? We need to write the conditions using tokens. So what are the different tokens basically? In XPath, we can use these 5 different tokens. Double slash. Double slash is to select the module. Module dot info or module dot info. Okay. Or module name also sometimes. And single is for the attributes. Let's check that one. So here we went to course, I selected XPath. So not here. Training course. After slash, we can select the entity. So when we are using association, first one is to main entity, then associate the entities we can separate by this one. So you want to select the then with dot, we can select the attributes. Okay, ID equal to let's say 1. So let's say here course title title equal to course. Let's go to browser and select the course one. Okay, there is no course one. Course field. It is training event, right? So because it is the associate entity, that's why it is giving it. So in training event we don't have the this one. So, but these are the different operators. One is for getting the modular increment. Then associated name or this attribute or this you can select attributes or associated entity. This then dot is to get the attributes and square bracket is to XPath expression can be written to be specified within the brackets, square brackets. Similarly, we can prove the XPath expressions. For that, we use this one. Okay. So this is about the tokens we specify in the XPath. Now when it comes to operators, why we use operators? Okay. These are the different operators available: equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, Rn and operators. Let's say we want to apply two conditions. Okay, first condition what I will apply. Title equal to course 1. Okay. So I applied one XPath condition here. Now I need to run the application and see the browser. As of now, I can see two courses. When I refresh, because you made some change at the modular level, you need to refresh the modular. You need to rerun the application basically. That we remember already, right? Still running. Okay, some error is there. Let me check the error. So let's disable security for some time because we are not going to use entity access at this moment. For the sake of demo, just I'm disabling the security. Now rerun the application. So as of now, we have two things, two courses. Now let's see what will happen because we applied the constraint expert level, right? Some using expression like title equal to course 1 we gave there. That means in where condition it will apply when we translate to Mendix, it will say select the course where the title equal to course 1. So now go to course overview page. See, it is selected only one course. So using operators now we will see equal to is one operator, right? So we used here. Now like that operators, next topic in this XPath is functions. Okay. So These are the different in XPath functions. Again, two types are there: aggregate functions and constraint functions. What is the difference between the constraint function and aggregate function? Aggregate function is to calculate the sum of the total counter, minimum value, maximum value, these things. Normally, the same thing is available at the activity level also for us. So I will show that one, how it is available, where it is available. Let's go to Microflow. So let's take a courses, retrieve from database, all courses. Okay. Now I mentioned, right, all the aggregate functions are available here. So where it is available in the list activity, aggregate list. This activity gives us all the aggregate functions. See, so no need to. So why they created these functions then in the Mendix? So in Mendix we have something called Java actions. To customize the code, there we can use these functions. For that purpose, we have these things. Okay. Similarly, we can do even in the Microflow level also, but which is not that is the same thing. So how we will implement the Microflow level using these activities, aggregate list activity. So that is about the aggregate functions. What are the other functions? Those are the constraint functions, right? What is the constraint function? Constraint function is nothing but, okay, so let me just check the price, sum of price. Okay, something like this we will use. So now let's go back to the constraint functions. Constraint functions is to, let's say we want to check the length of the course is, so let's say we are creating a registration form for the user to register for a course. Now first they need to create their account. So for the account creation, we will say, please enter your email ID, enter this password and validate password, confirm the password. While confirming password and all, we will say, so you need to create a complex password, at least the length has to be 8 characters. Like that we will do. So these 8 characters, how we will validate? Using the XPath functions, we will validate. Whenever some user submit, we will use these functions. Length of password greater than equal to 7, greater than equal to 8. Then it is okay, it will return true, else it is false. You will say show the error to end user. So these kind of things we will use the XPath function. So that is about the XPath basics. Maybe we will in the next video we will see all these things in the practical. Okay. Thanks everyone.